To the air, Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Now this will be caught by Mooney. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 20, here's the 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Penix. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's caught. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right at the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get into pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal.
Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. David Onyemata, an excellent effort, and he earns a tackle for loss. At the 27-yard line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Williams loses the football. Touchdown, LA. Touchdown, Rams. Boy, CD, what a way to score. You want to talk about a roller coaster of emotions. They got the big play, then they cough it up. It seems to be disastrous, but his teammate is there to scoop it and score it.
Not much else I can add to that, partner. I'll just say one thing. We just saw momentum swing several times on one play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Man in motion is Agnew. A play fake. Now Penix. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They'll throw with Penix. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Let's go. Check go.
Robinson will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage. He's going to be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Again, it'll be Robinson. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Let's go now. Like, go.
They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. He'll try and do this himself. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Michael Penix, as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Makes the score.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively off. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And the Falcons grab it. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Come on. Set. Chicago Warriors 70. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Get up.
Now Penix. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before the break, Stafford. He'll let this go for Adams. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Jet. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Breaks through the contact. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
Just had to hold on to the ball.
extra point splits the uprights. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Rams 14.
Field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And looking to throw, Penix. He's got his man, London, right side. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They are going for it. Penix. He'll try to do it himself. That's to his running back, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At their 48-yard line.
Here's Penix. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Penix going to hold on to it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Atlanta. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. He's got a man complete. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, LA. 84 yards. And the Rams use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Next the score, Rams 21, Falcons 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
And the Falcons, first down.
18 Cardinal,
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
19 Tiger.
Robinson up the middle. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. That's out wide here for Robinson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Gain of 5 brings us 2nd and 5. At the
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here comes 2nd down at 5. On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Into the hands of London. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And a dump off here to Robinson. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Second down, goal to go. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. This is 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by McCoy. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Rams.
Now Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And that is incomplete.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And marking down all the way inside the Atlanta 20.
41 yards on the play. And the Rams, first down.
One last throw here for Stafford. And he's in for the game-winning score with no time left on the clock.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent